Whether you're creating your own camper van or upgrading the electrical system in your RV, nothing is more important than looking at the quality, because the amount of labor that goes into the build can definitely add up. And if you're doing it yourself, your knees start hurting. Did you know cost is a one-time expense and quality is something that you experience every single time you use a product? So imagine the surprise on my face when I opened up the box for this Comvolt 4200 and I saw this. In this video, we're going to be doing a little bit of an unboxing. I'll show you guys some of the different features. We'll take a look at any upgrades that are available on this unit. And towards the end of the video, I'll give this a Randomfix tool grade so you guys can go ahead and decide for yourself. And if you guys like this kind of content, make sure you guys give the video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. All right, we're going to quickly open this up.
And cracking this box, it's legit.
All right, so let's check out what we have in here. Get all the wiring. This is going to be for the DC to DC charger, Anderson connectors, DC to DC alternator charger. We have the power bricks for the wall. There's two of them. XT90 connectors, and even a smaller alligator clip connected to XT90s. Let's power it on. Pretty cool. It's got a new display, power delivery port right there, two power ports. Check that out on the back. We have that new hardwired terminal. Let's get ready to test this. There's the power. This is going to be for the AC power. The fan does cycle on, then turns off. We have two XT90 connectors, and these are bi-directional. Charge a device or be charged through this port. The alternator and wall chargers go into these two locations, and depending on the setup, you can go through and mix and match. In my setup, which I'll show you guys in a little bit, I have a wall charger that goes down here and a car charger that goes down here. And that way, whether it's charging from the wall or from the alternator, it doesn't just all go through one unit. Up top, we have two nice handles, and this thing is definitely portable. So I'm able to go and carry this with ease. I love the two handles. And the handles are great because they make it really easy to go ahead and strap down, which again, I'll show you guys. Up top, we have a power delivery port, and I'll display some of the specs on the wattage that can be used here. We have a USB-A connection here, two 10 amp regulated 12 volt outlets. So you can use a cigarette lighter, charger, or any other device like a 12 volt refrigerator, as long as it's under 10 amps, which most of them are. It's got that nice sleek look here on the 4200. And if I haven't mentioned it, I like these particular Comvolt units because the case is actually made out of aluminum and it can be serviced. All the hardware here is easy to remove. On the back, we have two outlets here. We have the Anderson connector right here. And this is how you can go and power up some of the larger 12 volt AC systems and other various components. This particular unit is strong enough to go jumpstart a vehicle. And again, I'll leave you guys links for anything that I mentioned. So if I talk about the alternator charger, just know you'll find the video down below where I'll show that. So this is how easy this unit can be set up. Let me show you guys. So if I wanted to connect just one unit, I would plug it into here, plug it all the way in. I have my ground and my positive. Now I can daisy chain to two other units. It's that easy. There's nothing complicated about this. Networking is even easier, as we have two COM ports right here. And again, this just uses Ethernet. So I can connect to a display or a switch, and I will show you guys in my van how this all works. For 2025, we have a hardwired AC output. So there's a line, neutral, and ground. And now I can go through and quickly set this up in an RV or a camper van. Again, in my van, I just use this because on the previous units, this wasn't available. For solar, we can go from 20 to 45 volts up to 400 watts max. And on my van, I have two 200 watt panels, which I'll show you guys. There's going to be the grounding screw. So if you want to go and ground this out to the camper van, you can do it right here. And it's going to be the same exact ground that you use here. We got those two fans to go through and regulate the temperature. And right now, it's about 30 degrees outside here in Texas. So most consumer grade units are going to have an issue operating in the wintertime, as once the temperature decreases below 32 degrees, they're no longer going to go and accept a charge. So what I like about these particular Comvolt units is they actually have a heating element. And once the unit actually starts getting charged, it'll heat up the battery so it can accept a charge. Really nice set it and forget it system, nothing to worry about. So I am going to do a capacity test on this, but let's go ahead and try out this inverter. I have a heat gun here. The highest setting takes about 1500 watts. Let's let it roll. The display has a few upgrades. So we're able to change it to always on mode, English. And then over here, we could look at the inverter. Currently I'm pushing out about 1200 watts. And it has a Bluetooth. So I think there's an app on this. And I could quickly set the ID for the battery. And this is a lot easier than having to do it through a display, which is cool. I'm gonna go try out this app. While that's happening, guys, let me show you guys the setup here on the Comvolt. So this is gonna be my display. They have several different displays. I decided to go with the smaller one. Again, it's very easy to go through and set up as it just uses the Ethernet connection. And this is gonna be my switch. And most of the time, I just leave the DC power on and I toggle the AC power whenever I need it. My kids were in here yesterday, so they just basically left this on. Again, very efficient system and very easy to operate. And here's my three units. I have the 3000, the 4000, and the 6000. They're all daisy chained using the Anderson connector. I have one of the alternator chargers hooked up. So whenever the vehicle starts, it will go through and charge automatically. If I need a secondary unit, I just use the plug that they provide. And now you guys can see it's actually charging. It's that easy. As I said, most of the time I'm just using one. And those are the wall chargers that are mounted right here and here. And for my Sprinter, I went through and basically fastened this to the D-rings, which are these rings right here that come from factory. And it was really easy to go through and strap that down. Again, really nice universal connectors. And I tried to distribute the alternator charger and the AC power on each unit. And I have had these on for the last 6 months and I don't turn them off and have not had any issues. And to charge the units, there's a shore power connection right here inside the bumper that I installed, and the power then goes inside and charges up the batteries. And most of the times I'm not plugging into shore power, as I use these two 200 watt panels and they work really well with the Comvolt unit. Again, wiring this up was a breeze. And since each unit can take 400 watts of solar, I also have another solar input on the very bottom here. So in case I go boondocking and I want to use a portable solar panel, I can just plug into it. Using the Comvolt system has been very easy. I've been able to keep my heaters 12 volt and the AC inverter is good quality. It allows me to use a cheap $150 water heater like the one I'm showing you here. So to turn on the water heater, I just use this wireless remote. Then I can go through and use convection ovens. So this is a convection oven that I picked up from Lowe's for about 70 bucks, guys. Amazing. Induction cooktop, under 100. Again, this is all possible because of the Comvolt system. And 12 volt AC, wiring up this van because the Comvolt system was super easy. And 12 volt power is sweet because everything pretty much comes in it. So this TV right here is 12 volts. Refrigerator is 12 volts. And again, you're not losing that 20% of efficiency from going to AC to DC or high voltage to low voltage. This is 12 volts native. Did I mention that they have 12 volt computers. That's pretty cool. And if there's something in this video that I don't explain too well, guys, don't worry. Check the links down below, as I made a video to help you understand how everything works, including an unlisted video where I show you guys the little nuts and bolts of the system. So I've been using this for the last 13 days, and I'm gonna go and talk about efficiency, the application, and the Randomfix tool grade, and how you could even score a better deal. Overall, I really like all the new features, including the new black finish face here, the always on screen, and also the fact that we can hardwire the electrical connection, and the unit is still portable. This is not a heavy unit. A lot of the units that have this sort of power weigh over 100 pounds. And let's talk about the reason to get the Comvolt unit. So the real reason here is going to be portability and efficiency. So I'm going to display the AC efficiency here on the screen and let you guys judge it for yourself. And as you guys will notice, this is well above 90%. And I could have made it probably get into the higher 90s if I would have turned off the screen and maybe the Bluetooth, if that is possible. Additionally, when it comes down to DC efficiency, this unit is unbeatable. And I've never seen any unit beat the Comvolt in DC efficiency. And that's why Comvolt is unbeatable when it comes down to powering camper vans and RVs. Now, another thing that I didn't mention in this video is going to be transfer time. So most units have automatic transfer in case the power is lost, and they're about 15 milliseconds. The Comvolt unit here is at 0 milliseconds. So if you're using this for sensitive electronics like computers, medical equipment, this is going to be the device to get. And let me turn the camera around because you guys are going to really like what I'm about to show you guys. And then we'll jump into the Randomfix tool grade. So if you guys notice, for the next video, I got some goodies here. So we have that switch that I showed you guys, the new screen, and I haven't even turned this on yet. We have the AC PDU and the DC PDU. And I'm really looking forward to wiring all this up so you guys can see it for yourself. And because of all of the new changes that they're putting into effect, and the fact that the Comvolt products have been flawless for the last 6 months in my camper van, I'm going to go and give this a Randomfix tool grade of 92 out of 100. And one of the features that I'm not actually in love with is that application that we talked about. So as you guys notice, I have to constantly change it to English. And then once we connect, the rest is all good here. On Android, I wasn't able to make it work on a Samsung S20, but you might have a different experience. Overall, I love this product. And I'm going to leave you guys some links down below to a special coupon code, and also all the different videos that I talked about as far as wiring up the alternator, hooking up the systems and how they all integrate. And you'll also find the upcoming video down there. As always, guys, make it a great day.